Hey, it's Nick here. I thought I'd give a bit of a review on my new boots. It's a VR46 Replica Dainese Axial Pro End boots, 2016. So I've been wanting to actually get these boots for quite a while, and on my way in getting it, I couldn't really find any reviews on this specific version. So there are a couple of, at least a couple of reviews out there on the Axial Pro in standard, but not on the replica version. So I thought, I'll give a review. It might be useful for you all in case you would want to actually to get this same boots, obviously. In terms of the differences between this one and the standard one, there is no actual difference whatsoever between the two. In terms of the material as well as in terms of the quality, they're exactly the same. But in terms of the colors, obviously they're different. So here's the 360 degrees view. That's the front side of it, obviously. So if you go here, it will show you the outer side of the left boots that is more dominated by blue instead of yellow. Going to the back, that will show you that it is mostly black. And going to that side, that will give you the outer side of the right boots. That will show in there that it's mostly dominated by yellow rather than blue. So they do have a different colors between right and left. So in case you don't like that non-traditional type of boots that comes in a different color, then this will throw you off a little bit probably. But I love it, so that's why I bought it. So the overall materials of these boots are a combination of Lorica, which is a synthetic leather. So all of these things that looks like a leather, they are not leather. So for those leather lovers, you won't be able to actually to smell leather in there because it's a synthetic leather. And also what they call a D-stone fabric, which is a very abrasive and tear resistant fabrics that they use a lot in jackets as well as other stuff as well, exclusive to Dainese. So in here, as you can see, the upper side of it, it comes with a Velcro fastening system, so it's meant to actually to attach to the female versions that will come on Dainese pants, and as the name suggests, it is meant to actually to be worn inside the pants rather than outside the pants, and this Velcro will essentially hug the boots with the pants together. The reasons why they developed this in system, according to Dainese, it will be more aerodynamic because it's inside rather than outside, so less materials in there, which means lighter at the same time, and it's safer as well because there is less chance for you to actually to catch a foreign object with this shoes, like shoelaces or whatever, obviously, and those things in case of an accident or of a fall. So going to the front here, the front side, it comes with the stainless steel sliders. So these sliders are obviously replaceable, as you can see the screws. So there's a screws in here, 2 screws. So you just replace them. You unscrew the screws and then you replace the metal sliders. It will cost you $25 in case there's a need to actually to replace the sliders. In my case, with my Torque Pro out boots, I haven't had a need to actually to replace one because they work really well. So there are a lot of not a lot, few features in there are actually exactly the same as a Torque Pro out boots from Dainese. Therefore I know and can vouch on the quality, especially the metal sliders. Another similarities to the Torque Pro out is Torque Pro out boots is the shifter pad. It's exactly the same material, it looks exactly the same, and it gives a good traction as well, so I love it. One little thing in here that I like to actually to show you is that demon logo. So I hope you can see it because it's really small, but it's really nice touch in there in terms of the finishing touch of the boots. So going up in here, it looks like an accordion in there. It's essentially an elasticated material that will allow you to actually to flex forward. Gives you a movement, a freedom of movement, especially in shifting up and down the gear. It works well as well. That is also quite similar to a lot of other things that I've got from Dainese, normally in jackets in my case. Going to the side now, so if we go that way, so we do have a lateral malleolus protector that works as a sliders as well. So inside of this bit in here, you'll see an actual system that Dainese developed. I'll show you a bit later when we open these things up. We've got a bit of a window in here, as you can see. There's a carbon designs underneath. I don't think it's a real carbon, it's just a design in there. Going to the back in here, we do have a metal sliders. This metal sliders that works also as an ankle protector. It's exactly the same with my Torque Pro out. So I've tested it and it works really well. It's non-replaceable, but however, it will last forever. Almost, unless you really fall really bad, which probably you wouldn't want to actually try it anymore. So just to show you the inner side of the boots, which is my most favorite side, is instead of a plastic in here, instead of a polypropylene, we do have a sweat in this version, which I love so much, because what it means to me is it will give me more feel. It will also be less oppressive to my rear set, which works really well because my rear set, guard of the rear set comes with carbon fiber, so obviously I wouldn't want it to actually to scratch. One more thing in here on the front that I forgot to mention. So it comes with a, as per normal, reinforced toe. It's a polypropylene reinforced toe in here. It's rock solid. So in case you're wondering on that one, if we go to the back in here so that we can actually pull this YKK zipper down. Oh, before that actually, I'll show you the other version. There you go. One thing in here that I'd like to point out is that tag right there. That tag says made in Italy. So unlike most of the boots from Dainese, this boots is still made in Italy. It's one of a few things that are still being made in Italy from Dainese. To me, that's a plus, because to me, normally it means a good quality. Not always, but most of the times. So if we pull down this YKK zipper, it will give you the inside view of the boots. It comes with the inner booty, but the inner booty is not detachable. So you cannot pull this inner booty out. In case you need one, this might not be the one. You might want to go to check Alpine Styles out, because it comes with the inner booty that comes off. So we've got another Velcro fastening system in here. This Velcro fastening system is meant to actually to give an adjustments for the calf. So some people got a bigger calf size, some other people got a smaller calf size. Then this will give you a freedom to actually to adjust based on the calf size. So it comes with the speed lace system as well. Obviously, unlike the traditional lace system, this speed lace will allow you to actually to fasten and unfasten really fast when you're actually in a hurry, which is really good. I like this feature as well. Going to the side in here, I'll show you a very important one, the one that I mentioned earlier, is the Axial system. So the Axial system, the one that looks like a hinge in here, actually is really solid. I doubt it when I was doing some research, but it really is solid. So it's a combination of a carbon fiber, so that thing is obviously not a carbon fiber, but this whole brace going down right there, going up as well, it's a combination of carbon fiber and Kevlar, so it's meant to be very strong, very light as well at the same times. It will protect you, but at the same time gives you a freedom of movement going forward and backward a little bit as well. So it is solid. So it's protecting your lateral malleolus as well. And on this side, I think I forgot to mention, there's a medial malleolus protector as well, but it's not the same. It's not there's no metal sliders. It just goes in directly to the axial systems on the inner side. So that's it. That's the I think that's the whole features. I hope I covered most of the most important features of these boots. The reason why I bought these boots, there are a few reasons on why I bought these boots. So the first one is because I cannot wear my torque per out with my slim jeans. I know it's silly. Well, I can technically, but when I wear it, I have to actually tuck my jeans inside, which makes me look like a goofy. So I don't want to do that. Two is it is a very technical boot, so it's a very safe boot. So despite the fact that it is being designed and being developed for race and track use, I do have intentions to actually wear it on the street as well. Because sometimes when I go more than inner city riding, I'd love to actually get that bit of extra protections from my boots and from my gear. So this will give me that. And at the same time, the another reasons why I bought these boots is because it is super comfy. So it's comfier. It is comfier than my torque per out. I haven't worn it outside riding just yet. I will pretty soon. But just by wearing it inside, I can actually feel it that it is really comfy. It's comfier than my torque per out, which is already comfy to my standard. I literally go to the office, wear it for the whole full day without complaining on that boots, and it's a race boots. So there you go. I hope it's useful for you all. I'll give you another review once I wear it, so that I can give more insights in terms of what I love most and what I hate after I'm wearing it. There you go. All right. Have a nice day. And it's Nick, and Nick is out.